In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can make $3,000 to $5,000 extra per month sourcing books with very, very minimal time. And I guarantee by the end of the video, you will feel comfortable enough to go out and start sourcing books this week. Hey guys, my name is Chris, and before we jump in my computer and I show you the ins and outs of this, I want to just say, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you found any value here. And I want to say that I'm going to break this up into three parts. So there's sourcing, there's listing, and then there's shipping. So I'm going to cover those three parts. I think once you get those three parts down, anyone can do this. It's just about knowing how to structure this efficiently. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in my computer.
Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. What do you need to get started? So first, I kind of outlined some things, and I just think you should get them as you go. Don't get everything all at once. Get them as you come across them, because I see too many people, they get all these things and then they just never end up doing it. So get it as you come across it. So first off, for sourcing, you are going to need a $30 a month subscription to Fba Scan. It is an app, and you need this app for several reasons. One, you need to get the standard membership because it's the only one that has database mode. You download database mode before you go out sourcing, and you don't have to use Wi-Fi. So if you're in a place where you're like a basement or something where you don't have any Wi-Fi, you're gonna be screwed. So, and another thing is that you're gonna be able to scan faster. So you need Fba Scan database mode. Everyone uses it that's serious. And it also shows average versus current rank. So you can see what the current rank is, and then you can see a rank in the past 6 months, which, if it's textbook season, the rank, it may be a little bit distorted, or just depending on what time of the year it is, etc. So that's really good to have. Okay, another thing is that you're going to need is a scanner. I will show you the scanner I use. I actually have some clips of me scanning, so you can kind of see how it works. Now if you get one of the expensive scanners, it will slide right over your phone. But if you're like me, and I was pretty conservative to start, I have a cheap scanner that's about $30, and then I have an armband that will help me. I can look at my arm, and I'll show you the video once you see it. So then, that's all you need for sourcing. So I'm thinking you need about $65 to start sourcing. Listing. You're gonna need a $40 a month Amazon seller account, and the reason why you need the $40 a month one is because you're gonna need to source more than 40 items, which is what the basic Amazon membership allows you to do, the free one. You're gonna be doing more than that. One book sale, and you'll be past the 40 items. So $40 a month to sell on Amazon. Then you're gonna need another $20 a month. It's for Scan Lister, which it's not an app. It just helps you list, third-party lister, and it helps you list faster, astronomically faster, and I will show you that as well. Another thing you will need for listing is reprice it. Now this is good even if you're private labeling, or even if you're not a bookseller on Amazon. For $10 a month, it will take up to 500 items, and you can set up schedules where it will make sure your price is competitive throughout the day, which if you're selling thousands of books, you definitely don't want to take the time to have to individually price each one. So I'm going to show you that as well. So you're looking at, I guess this, minus the scanner, you're looking at about $100 a month to run a very, very profitable business. Okay, now down the road, you're gonna need a Dymo label writer. The reason why you need this is because Amazon charges 20 cents per label if you have them do it. That's $20 per every 100 books you will be selling. That can add up very, very quick. If you get the Dymo label writer, you pay $48.99, but then after that, it only costs you 1 cent per book, which means that per 100 books, you will be saving $19. And if you want to do the math, I want to say it was about 246 books is when it actually paid itself off. So now that you need to know what you got to get started, honestly, for the money you're going to be making, it really isn't that much money. So first, before I show you the app, I'm going to show you book sourcing tips. So first, we're going to go to booksalefinder.com. And what you can do here is, I'm in Southern California, and you can find all of the sales that are coming up. And obviously, you want to go to the bigger sales, and there are people that go to 2, 3, 4 sales a week. Right now, I'm just, because my main focus is on private label, I'm only going to 1 sale a week, and I've got it up to where you can make about $3,000 to $5,000 a month profit. So you find a sale, and then I like to go down here where it says future sales. It'll give you the date, and it'll kind of give you the size, and you can look them up, and every area has this. Like I said, I recommend hitting the big ones. So once you find a book sale, here are some tips. Sometimes on the book sale site, they will have a map for you that will show you the categories. Print those out. When you get to the book sale, make sure you're there 15 minutes early. And when you're in the book sale, you're probably like, where do I go? It's going to be very, very competitive. Have a strategy. These are the books that I find very profitable for me. Textbooks are obviously a must. War, religion, and you can also add philosophy to that. Math and science and physics, crafts, large print, and those are the those are the main ones. So yeah, those are definitely the main ones. And I recommend before going to a book sale, you should be practicing either on your books at home, or you should be going to thrift stores and practicing reading the data. You need to get comfortable reading the data. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to scan books. I'm basically going to show you what the app looks like. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and look at some books. So I'm going to show you when I'm scanning what I'm looking at. Okay, so I scan a book, and immediately I see that there is no profit. And right now, I have books cost 0. If you go into cost of purchase, you can see right here, I have 0. Usually books are anywhere between $1 and $3 or $4. So I usually just do the mental math in my head. But so for the sake of this, let's say the book was $1, and I'm gonna lose $0.17. Now look at this. If I click on the column you really want to pay attention to is user fulfilled. So UF. Now new means new fulfilled by Amazon, meaning that you send it into Amazon. New on the far right means that they're selling it new without sending it into Amazon. And then used over here means that it is used and they're not sending it into Amazon. Normally, the user fulfilled is going to be a little bit more than the highest used cost, but you have to use best judgment. Now also too, look at rank. Sales rank, 68K, that's what it is currently, average 91K. I normally don't buy books that are over 3 million rank, because usually 3 million rank is going to take several months to sell. You don't get hit with any fees on Amazon, any extra storage fees, up till 6 months and on. Now, however, November and December, Amazon is increasing their fee per cubic foot. So this app will update accordingly, but it's not going to update until November 1st. So that's something to keep in mind when you're sourcing some of these higher ranked books. Now, like I said, the rank on this is great, but the profit isn't. I also have triggers. Now, I'm not going to do a tutorial on this app, but I'm going to show you some basics. I go into my books. You can see my triggers. I set it to where minimum price is $17, max rank is 3 million. But that does not mean that I'm ignoring all of the other data. I use it as a base. Now, I'll show you some books that it'll say reject, but there's still going to be profit there. So this book was a dud. Okay, so you don't buy it. scan this book. Okay, now it's under the $17, right? Well, look at this. User fulfilled, $11.60. I'm gonna make $3.36. It's gonna take me a few seconds to list this book, and the reason why I'm gonna buy it is look at that rank. That rank is excellent. It's under 3,000. That means I pretty much am going to make $3.36, and when I'm shipping it in with a bunch of other books, I'll take that. But if I probably wouldn't have bought this book if the rank was under or over 100,000. That's just me, but everyone's different. So, okay, we got that. Let's scan another one. Okay, so this one, if you look at this right here, user fulfilled, it went against what I said. I said usually Amazon fulfilled is higher, or the highest out of these ranks over here, but it's not. So 15, and B means very good. So $6.20 profit, a rank under 3 million. I'm gonna buy this book. Okay, let's scan another one. Okay, this is another one that I was kind of talking about. So it's under $17, but this is a smaller book. Rank pretty good, and I'm gonna make $4.61. So I'm gonna buy this. And you can see when you're sending in boxes, like when you're sending in boxes to Amazon, and I literally, once I ship it to Amazon, work is very, very minimal. I'm willing to take that because, like I said, the time going into that $4.61 is very, very, very minimal, like maybe a minute. So, you know, obviously that's worth my time. Okay, so this is a good one. Rank under 1 million, $20.90, and I'm gonna make $13.24. So that's a good book. Okay, let's scan this one. This is a bigger book. Okay, it's a bigger book. Oh, and something I haven't been doing is I haven't been subtracting the prices. All of these books were dollar books, so just minus $1, whatever the profit is. Now keep in mind, this is profit after sending it in to Amazon. So this is after fees, pick and pack fees, everything. So I'm looking at 20, they're selling it for 25 after the dollar. I'm looking at around $13 profit. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just keep in mind rank, that's huge. Like I said, under 3 million. I will buy books higher than 3 million rank if the profit is there. Like if it's a higher amount of profit, I will get it. One thing though that you need to be careful of, and I think I saw it on this one, is higher ranked books. On these higher ranked books, you're gonna see these really astronomical prices. You want to ignore those, because what those are is, it's sellers that I'm gonna talk about this later on in the video, but they have these pricing tools, and on their templates it'll say, you know, pick a price whenever there isn't any offer available. So, and their price is really, really high. So they listed this at $151, probably either when an offer wasn't there or something else happened, and I'll talk about that as well. So ignore the really, really high prices. You're just going to get yourself in trouble. Like the 89, like that's probably, like I said, you can check camel down here on the app, but your best bet is just to ignore those high prices. So without further ado, let's move on to the next stage of this. Alright guys, so if you notice I was listing pretty quickly, and I was looking at my arm because I was analyzing the data and then moving on to the next book. The goal is to be fast, but you don't want books to fall through the cracks either. So get used to reading the data and feel comfortable with that. So you have the books. Now we're going to go to, you're ready to list now. So you signed up for your Amazon account, and now what you're going to do is you're going to go to reprice it. So this is $10 a month. I think I pay $16.95 for I'm allowed more SKUs for the $16.95. And what this does is it will make sure my listings are priced competitively. So sometimes whenever you're listing books, they can, the pricing can become non-competitive within the first day, the first week, and I don't want to have to take the time to price. So what I do is you set up templates and then you select times that you want them to run. So I'll show you what I mean by templates, but right now I have two templates running 4 times each per day, and which I don't even have to do anything, and it will reprice for me. And the reports go down here and you can see the changes that were made. So I'm going to go to the templates. 2 templates, one for high ranked items, and I'm high rank meaning anything past 750,000, and I have low rank, anything below 700,000. And if you go in here, I'm not going to give you a tutorial on this, that would take 40 minutes, but I'm just going to kind of give you a brief overview. Basically, I set up restrictions on how I want my items priced. So okay, seller rating below 80%. Minimum allowable price. I don't want my items priced below $12.95. Maximum allowable price. Nice to have that in there because sometimes Amazon will take your off your items if they go too high. Now here's something. Because this is a higher ranked item, being a little so. If the price of the item goes down more than 25%, do not reprice. Okay, so if anyone beats my offer, I'm going to beat everyone's offer by 5%, Amazon 6%. And then to make it official, this warning box right here, when you click that, that's when it starts actually changing your prices. So right now, when I look at my reports, they're not official, but I checked it off for this video. But now I'm going to check it on, save settings, and now it is active. Okay, so that's pretty much it for reprice it. Definitely recommend getting that, especially if you're listing 100 books a week, which once you get this down, it's really easy to list a couple hundred books within a couple of hours. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Scan Lister. I will leave a link in the description below. This costs $20 a month and it saves so much time. So instead of actually going into Amazon, adding the product and typing the ISBN number and choosing the price, this right here, I will scan the item and it will upload for me. So I actually had some technical difficulties with my scanner. It's not hooked up to my computer right now, but normally when it is, you scan the barcode of the book, it will leave the listing here. You scan 50 books and then you click list on Amazon. Some things I want to cover. You can put in your date of purchase, put in your SKU number, and put in your price. Some people like to price as they go. I like to price very, very high, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to price high, and then my reprice it is going to come in and price it competitively. So I don't even have to worry about that. After the reprice it does its thing, I will go in and make sure everything's looking okay. But that's about all I'm going to do. Now another thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to organize your books by condition. So take your books that are very good, put them in a stack. You're going to list all of the very good books at once. Once they're uploaded, click list on Amazon. Then you're going to go to good, and obviously I like to put in notes, minimal signs of wear, acceptable is show signs of wear, binding still intact. So it's good you can put in notes here, and then that way you don't even have to spend time doing that. But organize the books by condition and it's going to save you time. Something that you want to make note of, reprice it does not cover collectible conditions. So if I were you, I would not list collectibles. I mean, I guess, it really depends on what it is, but for me, I'm not going to use collectibles because I'm going to have to manually price those. So I'm just going to use these 4 right here. So I'm going to leave it on very good. Okay. Now, I list on Amazon, and then it takes you to the shipment page. Now, my shipment page is loading, but pretty much you just go through these strings of things. So prepare products, you don't have to prepare. Label products, you don't have to do anything there. Review shipments. I'm just going to confirm that the shipments are going all to one place. And I can cover a tutorial more on shipments if you guys want me to. I don't think, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Once you get to prepare shipment, then that's when you print out your labels and whatnot. And I can cover that more in detail if you guys want me to, so leave a link in the description below. But before we go, end on a note, I want to show you guys how easy this is. So I set up a little Excel sheet. I love Excel, and what I did here was I broke down how to get up to 5K per month after 12 weeks of book sourcing, and this is profit. So let's say month 1 you go to a book sale and you get $1,000 profit per book. Now, this is not hard to do. Assuming you get there early and you're fast, you can do this. And assuming that all of the rankings are under 3 million, these books are going to sell within the next 3 months, okay? So you have $333 coming in that first month and the following months, okay? So I added that to next months as well. So week 2, you source $1,500 worth of books, and we're gonna say that you're getting better at it, and you hit $500. So once again, we're gonna space that out over 3 months, and so that's $500 a month. Now these are estimates, but you're going to be sourcing, you're going to be able to see the ranks, and assuming you're pricing competitively, this is how it should go. Okay, week 3, let's say it was a tough sale, you hit $700 in profit. So 3 months, you're going to get $233.33 over the next 3 months. And then, let's say you killed this book sale, that's $2,200. And that's that much each month. Okay, so that is a total of $1,800 that first month. And then what we're gonna do is just do the same thing. I just made up numbers, and you think $2,800 is a lot for a book sale? It really isn't. I went to one book sale and hit about $3,500 in profit, and I scanned for about 3 hours. So I mean, it really isn't that hard. So you space it out over the next, like I said, so that second month, you're looking at that amount, and I'm spacing it out over 3 months. So you're looking at, after the first month, once you total the first month's combined into the second month, you're looking at a total of $3,500 coming in that second month. Now, granted, maybe keep in mind, 5% of returns, and I think that's being a little generous. So it may not be exactly that, but it's going to be close. Now, week 9 through 10, you're getting better, and you notice, look at that. You source that per one, you get them listed quick, and then that's what's coming in each month on average, give or take, and then plus the months in the past, you're looking at this right here. And assuming that you keep going to one book sale a week and you keep up relatively close to these numbers, you're going to be making 5K a month profit. The only key is make sure you're hitting these book sales, and you got to be early. Because that's where the big money is. Like, you can make money going into a book sale, a couple $100 here, a couple $100 there. But if you want to hit these 4-digit numbers, you gotta be one of the first ones there. And it's competitive, but I mean, it's where the money is. You gotta get there early. So, I mean, that's kind of how I broke it down. And then, and you're probably wondering, how much time is this really taking? You gotta get to the book sale. You gotta get to the book sale, source, get back. You can probably get all the books packaged up and listed that night. And then once you get them shipped to Amazon, that's it. So really, you're looking at once you get about 12 weeks deep, and assuming you're consistent, you're looking at about 4 days of work, and you're making this amount of money right here, profit. And so that's what I mean by, this doesn't have to be the be all end all. Like, this isn't all I do. I private label on Amazon, but this is a good funding source for that. So go ahead and leave me any questions that you may have in the description below. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you.